Welcome to the episode today, everyone, and once again, you find us knockout playoff round of the Champions League trailing. We drew Arsenal, and you'll see what happened. It was absolutely, oh my word, just so frustrating. But thankfully, we've got two other teams kicking on in the Europa League, and yeah, hopefully all's not lost. Couple of tiny bits of housekeeping. If you want to do us a massive favour, drop a like down below. But yeah, after we saw you last time, after we beat Feyenoord, we then had the game against Shakhtar, which we actually ended up drawing 1-1. And the only reason we got the draw was because Alan Suarez put away a 96-minute penalty. I mean, I think it's fair to say we did deserve to get something out of the game. It's just frustrating that it took that long, really. Elsewhere, as for HK, they actually lost to Freiburg 2-1. This was after we saw them beat Nordsjælland 4-0. But then they were fortunate enough to draw Nordsjælland again, and they drew 2-1, and that was despite Nordsjælland actually missing a penalty in the 29th minute. So to get the 2-1 win away from home, I think we can be pretty happy with that. Meanwhile, as for Breither, they actually then went and beat Lech Poznan 1-0, Martin Fabanov on loan from Moza grabbing the goal. And they then drew Red Bull Salzburg and won 2-0 away from home. Absolutely lovely stuff. Now, as for us, like I said, we drew Arsenal, and I was a bit apprehensive. But you know what? We gave a really, really good account of ourselves. We gave away a couple of early chances, but they didn't take them. And then we grew into the game, and as you can see, we started creating some good chances of our own. I mean, their keeper getting an 8.1 tells you what you need to know in that regard. Like, they played, we created some really good chances. Their keeper just played a blinder. And then I was thinking, okay, you know what? We're just getting up to the end of the game. Let's just try and close it out. We had Spasiewicz playing infield ball, which got intercepted, which led to a chance. And then this happened. Now we can actually roll it back because it all was kind of in the same play. And apologies, Spasiewicz, it wasn't you. It was actually Jovicic who sort of dribbles into a bit of a cul-de-sac, goes to play it back to Bakker Hansen, underhits it for Mukendi to cut it out. Bear in mind, we've been playing with disciplined, play it safe all game. So basically, that's what happens. We get the ball away, we get away with it. Here's the goal kick. As you can see, we give it away. Really poor pass out from Shepherd, but we get it back. And then he rolls the ball out. Bear in mind, at this point, after he just given the ball away then, I went to not play out from the back. And then that happens. Jovicic massively underhits it. Damien Aim runs in, scores, makes it 1-0, and literally 2 minutes later, they make it 2-0. I mean, you can only have to see like their striker Edson 6.3. You know, we did really well in this game, and to lose 2-0, I thought was really harsh. But we did just play Vestry 6-2. I mean, Gutierrez scored 4 and Suarez scored 2. Now, I am actually going to be inclined to start Gutierrez off the back of this and hope that sharpness can carry him through. Like I said, we created some really good chances against Arsenal, so with a bit of luck, do the same again and actually start converting them. Now, the big issue is that Celik isn't actually available for this game, which means we're probably going to play Ramirez at libero, where he's actually done okay. Apologies, by the way, if my voice keeps going. I seem to have somehow contracted COVID again, or something similar. I've been really ill the last couple of days, and I'm just slowly starting to get a little bit of strength back. It's also why I like the last video that I've just uploaded today, which was the... which one was it? The Feyenoord one. Why it's taken me a while to get it out. Just because I've not been very good. We actually lost, ended up not really selling anyone at the end of the window. We still have Radwan, we still have Celik, we still have Spasiewicz and Hunt. Spasiewicz is actually happy to stay now, as is Valome, after like the clubs who were in for them dropped interest. So we've actually offered them new deals. Ben Haim, I think, will start today over Atanasio. Basically, he was only just come back from injury, and Hambalek is injured as well, so we ended up having to just drop him completely, purely from a registration rules point of view. So I think this is the team we're going to go for, and hopefully we can get the job done. We've got Echeverry, who we can bring off the bench, but Rinaldi has just been different class, really. But as you can see, still a lot of players wanted. So we made a couple of subtle little changes. The overall play style as well. Going a bit more direct to try and feed Gutierrez's pace in behind. Not distributing out from the back. Playing disciplined again. And like I said, we created some decent chances last time out. So I'm hopeful that with a bit of luck, we can do the same. We can convert them. I think we were really unlucky to not get something out of the game last time. So let's hope that we can get the ball in the back of the net today. Yeah, I saw someone like post on a Facebook group about how they set up their opposition instructions, and it was a little bit different to how I sometimes do mine in regards to marking the attackers and stuff. I know about whole like be careful marking strikers and pressing number 10s and stuff, because you can then put your defenders out of shape, and sometimes, you know, I do try and avoid doing that. But I think sometimes when you've got obviously strong players, it's important to try and sort of do a job on them, really. Like, it'd be a bit stupid to leave like a star winger or a star striker like without any instructions for him to be marked. Same when it comes to midfielders. Like, if you've got someone who knows good on the ball, why are you not going to press them or try and mark them so that you can sort of stop them from getting time on it? Yes, well cut out. He's just done him there. The only thing about that Quintanilla is he came up for us a while ago at a time when we weren't using wingers, and he also wasn't. I think we would have struggled to convince him to come to us, but he didn't seem actually all that great at the time. Like, he seemed okay, but nothing like special. And he's tearing it up for Arsenal now. Fair play to him. Not even created a chance yet. They've got a player on a booking. Can we exploit that? That's the question. It's annoying that no one was sort of going for that, because that was a bit of a hospital pass, really. The advantage, though, with us having HK playing Northland is it does just... Why? Why would you do that? You had Gutierrez running through. So frustrating. It's just a chance for us to get more points over Denmark. And obviously they've done so already with that win in that first leg. That was a really good chance when Ronaldo won the ball back, like, create something, and instead he just skims it wide. Really frustrating. I mean, you know what? We've kept them at arm's length quite well so far. It would be nice if we could actually have a shot on target, though. Oh, he says. That was so lucky. So lucky. Ramirez getting completely done there. Like, he just went in, like, to follow the man and just got completely done. Horrendously so. Put the press on. Yes, come on. Yeah, well done that. At least he didn't underhit it this time. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, well then, Johnny. He's having a good game. Hit it back to Villone, that's right. Poor pass to Ronaldo, really poor pass. This Melendez is having a very good game. I could really do with him getting sent off. Flipping heck, I'd have been fuming if that had gone, because that shot was going wide until that aim just threw his head on it. Benahim not having a great game. Well done, Ronaldo. Wins it back well. Chiapara. No one's getting that. No, come on. Why do we keep getting caught? Like, the wrong side of these players? You know what? I'm going to take off that because that's not doing anything for us. Tightly mark him instead of closing him down, because closing him down is doing nothing. Flipping heck, that was lucky. We are riding our luck today. Half time. Giving a little bit of a rock at half time. They've made quite a few changes actually. Anyone we can exploit. They put Melendez back in defence. They've pushed. Who's this James Boothby guy? Not really anywhere to exploit on him. Who's Carlos Swan? Let's tightly mark him and press him because he can't dribble or anything. Stephen Hurst looks good, doesn't he? Decent little player in. Manali. Well, yeah, okay, that's fine. Just run the ball out. Great, well done. Solid block. Oh, man. Nice. Come on, Tommy, go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, come on. Alright, we'll take the throw in high up. And we do nothing with it, obviously. Absolutely, obviously. I mean, he's not having a great game as Ben Haim, and neither is Gutierrez, so it might be that we look to freshen that up in a sec. Hunt's not having a great game. So we're going to bring on Echeverry for Ben Haim. We're going to actually stick him on advanced playmaker on support. Bring on Vlad Paul for Gutierrez. We're going to bring on Radwan for Hunt. Parker Hansen is not hampered by his injury. He's not playing like it. I mean, we know his injury was something so minor as well. What was it, like a bruise or something like that? They need to get a bruise or something. You know what else have they brought on now? They've put Jadson on. Who's decent. 31. Fair play. And then Matteo Vinci. He looks unreal. No point really doing too much on him with that agility and that pace. He'll just blitz past anyone anyway. Agility of 20 is just mental. Right, what else can we do? I'm going to bring on Osorio and Atanasio as well. And that's our last change. And you know what? On paper, a 0-0 draw at the Emirates when we've been absolutely battered. Decent result, but in the context of an aggregate tie, it's so frustrating. So frustrating that the one chance we've had was that Minali one, which he like blazed wide. So annoying. Don't get me wrong, we'll get coefficient points if it finishes a draw, but it's just really frustrating that, you know, we played so well in the first leg, got nothing to show for it. It's cost us really. Well, Envelo, Echeverry, still going. He comes away with the ball still. You know what's annoying is I've had fouls like that given against me as penalties. That's what's annoying there. I'll be really annoyed if they end up winning this. Ugh. Elsewhere though, job done for Breither. A nice 2-0 win at home with Peo Lindstrom, our former player. He's now 31, I think. We signed him on a free, sold him to Breither. I think we signed him on a free. Actually, no, maybe we didn't. Was he a loan with an option to buy? Yeah, loan with an option to buy 325. But you know what? Worth every penny. Come up with some big goals to break through over the years. And yeah, those two against Salzburg, getting the job done and getting us the coefficient points. Meanwhile, HK with the on loan from us again, Miroslav Bednar getting the job done. Nice 1-0 win, early goal, killed the tie, more points at the expense of Denmark. Which means that at this point in the season, we're on for a 12.4. And yeah, like I said, it'd be lovely if we could replace this 13.25 with a better point season. As it stands, going to be comfortably clear of the Danes now going into next season. And we're actually making up a tiny little bit of ground on the Netherlands as well, which is nice to see. Now, when I was editing the final video, I realised that when I recorded this bit about Ivan Hecimovic, it kind of put out a little bit. So here's another defender that we're signing, coming in from Zagreb for a release clause of 4.6 mil, I believe it is. Basically coming in to be a defensive rotation option. Not quite got the passing yet, but has a lot of other good attributes, which I think we can work on. He's kind of coming in to be a bit of cover, but also if like a Celik or a Bakker Hansen is to leave, he should be able to step up. But equally, if we can sort of allow the rep of the other clubs to grow, he's potentially someone who could go out into one of the other clubs and be an instant improvement. Now, our transfer window is just about due to open, so we're going to be looking to get that loan form up and firing, and we're going to get flying through the season, all being well. We're going to have a few players leave in the summer, I can guarantee it. We need to free up some spaces, and there's going to be players who want to leave, and we've got players coming in to replace them, so we might as well look to cash in while we can. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you all very soon. Take care, and bye for now.